Sorry about that. Hi. Hi, Mr. Hanson. I'm making chapatis. Have you ever you know what chapatis are? If you do, then I'm making chapatis. And if you don't, I have a pimple on my forehead. Oh, that I always do things that don't make sense. But little omelets. They're chapatis. I'm making chapatis. So this is the chapati. It's dough mixed with carrots and onions. So I'm heating up my pan, and I know now it's hot enough. I'm just gonna get it, and yeah, it's hot. I don't want to move the camera around where it's positioned I like. So I'm going to just sit this one over here like that. It's not popular. Oh yes, Douglas, we can be friends. I like to make new friends, so yes, you can be my friend. But please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. But yes, we can be friends. I'm open. I turn it around before I put back on the pan. Let it cook both sides. Okay. Mess. Big, huge mess. Okay, good. Now put it back on the heat. Your son? Oh, you would? Would you though? Would you eat that? I'm a Wonder Woman. I'm turning the gas, the cooker on without looking there. It's not sweet. It's with salt. I added salt. I told you, you were watching when I added the salt. Are you serious? There's salt, there's onions, there's carrots. Onions, carrots, salt, and butter. But butter is not a lot. So I didn't have enough at the moment. I added what I had. So it was just a little bit. As for the shape, it doesn't really matter. Because we are not here to, it's just as long as it's good and it's ready. Julie, I'm so sorry, but you're speaking gibberish. No, there's no eggs. I don't like eggs. I'm not an egg person. So I rarely make recipes that have eggs in them because I will not eat them. I don't eat fish. So eggs sometimes kind of smell like fish for me. Does that make sense? First one don't usually turn out as good as you hope. You keep going until you're done. Any sauce that you prefer. You can garlic sauce, tomato. It depends on what you want. You can just let your imagination run wild. Just add anything. Like this is just definitely going to get burned. I promise you. I don't know why there is a spark with the oil. Wonder Woman. Anything for clicks. I am not from France. I am from Uganda. Uganda is found in Africa. I love Uganda. If you want to come here, please ask me any questions that you want to know, anything you want to know about Uganda, and I will tell you. We have beautiful things over here. The country is beautiful in its own self. We have beautiful people. We are hospitable. I can go on and on and on. Ask me anything about Uganda, about this meal that I'm making. So this is it. This is how it's looking. So first one is done. We'll move on to the next. So for the next one, I'm not going to add any oil in this pan. I'm just going to, something's not right. I'm just going to add it to the pan just the way it is without any oil. what currency they use over here? We use shillings, Ugandan shillings. That doesn't mean that you don't get dollars. You can come with dollars. We have forex bureaus over here that will change, give you the Ugandan, the local currency. So you don't have to, like around here when you're moving out, you have to change the money from like the airport or something in order to have the currency where you're going to. But over here, you can come with your currency, unless maybe it's like some other places, but most currency can be exchanged over here. Best places to visit. Should I say the names of the places or what's there? Because I feel like if I say the names, you will not know still. But tell me what you want me to say. The names or have a boyfriend? Yes, I do. No oil. Turn this turn with no oil. No oil. So now I'll add oil when both sides cook a little bit. I'll add oil. That's how I was supposed to do with the first one, but the pan had to be a little bit greased up. My name's Patricia, Sharifa, Shifa, Trish, Trisha, just anything that makes you feel comfortable. That's all my names. But some of those names are short forms of the long ones. So now I'm going to add a little bit of oil on top of this. And now I'm twisting it. Okay. See? It's not giving me any troubles like the first one. Research about what? Oh, Jesus Christ. You said yes names, and in my head, I thought you said your names. Names is Ginger. Look for Ginger. Ginger is Jinja, not Ginger of the one that Jia, no, Jinja. That's number one. The next one is Fort Portal. Like how you hear that, Fort Portal. Then the next one is Kisoro. The next one, the best places to go because they have good wildlife. Toro, 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 Toro. They have the best wildlife, the best lakes and rivers. I visited parts of. Oh, you did? Which one? Did you come to Uganda ever, or you went to other places? Not so much, but yeah, not so much. Oh. Most people who come to Africa like to go to West Africa. East Africa has so much to offer too. So the next time you feel like visiting, you should come to East Africa. We have Kenya, Tanzania, Uganda, Rwanda, Burundi, Congo, I guess. Yeah, Congo. So you can come and visit East Africa and get to see what you didn't see in West Africa. How old are you, Antonio? Sorry to ask. Don't say that. Don't say that. You're 50. Oh, that's golden. You are golden. That's beautiful. You want to live till I'm like 95. When you say Boyd is old, that's not nice. You are going to grow old too, unless you want to die young. Then you don't have to see old age. But if you hope to grow old, you're going to grow and become older than 50. '50 is just perfect. It's like you have hit the, is it gold or silver? 100 is what? Platinum? What is 50 is what? Gold or silver? You hit that. Me? I don't usually say my age, but I'm 28. So I don't usually do that. But I said it because you said your age, and most people don't say their age. 28, not 38. Oh. Yeah. No. I don't. I look older. I look older because I used to behave like an older person when I was young. So I feel like that had a really big effect on me. It made me look older. Why? Why, Antonio? Yeah, exactly what I said. I'm 28. Going, yeah, going to be 30 in 2 years. So there's that. But I have a pimple on my forehead. Me, the countries I've gone to, that's all I need. I did not forget your 50. You just said your 50 like 2 seconds ago. How can I forget that? You, no one likes pimples. Come on. Maybe that's like a fetish. No one likes pimples. I hate pimples. They ruin my face. They leave me, and they always leave me with dark spots. I have to deal with them for a long time. But no one likes pimples. It's just too much. Oh, you like to see people pop pimples and like get out like those white heads and stuff. I think I like to see them too, but I don't want the pimples to be on my face. They can be on someone else's face, not mine. I just want my face to be clear, but no. See, this is a dark. These are dark spots like from pimples. Everything. Now this is just developing. Whatever makes you excited. You had an ex from. She had that. She had what? She did she like to pop pimples open just to tease you? Because that would be so crazy. She had pimples. So did you pursue her, or did you pick interest in her because she had pimples? Because that would be crazy. That would be a very crazy factor to see someone and say, "Oh, I like them because they have pimples." Oh my God, insane insanity. Thank God. That would be crazy. Trust me. To be interested in someone because they have pimples, do you not see how crazy that is? If you don't, you have something going on. Trust me. You have to see that that's crazy. skin that's like dotted. People have weird fetishes. Some people like feet. The other day was like I was streaming and someone joined the stream and he went, I like feet. Okay, I was seated in a way that my feet were on the couch. And then he goes, I like your feet. And I'm like, okay, thank you. And then he goes like on and on about it. And he's like, I love feet. I like to smell them. I like to suck them. I'm like, this is getting crazy. And he was serious. It's like, how can you be interested in feet? What can get you off by putting someone else's foot in your mouth? Well, that was his thing and he liked it. So how you get to put someone else's foot in your mouth and suck it and let it get you off? How? I'm not I'm not judging, but it's just that some things I cannot fathom. So but I'm not judging. Um, the reason it was just confusing is that I know feet. Clean or dirty, I don't care. It's feet. So putting it in your mouth, someone else's, and then like sucking it or kissing it, how is that supposed to make you feel good? No, I get that. Of course, being clean and hygienic, that's top notch. I'm talking about liking to do things with someone else's feet. That's what confuses me. Like how do you, of all the body parts that someone has from head to toe, you're interested in the feet to put. No, I'm not judging. I told him I was not judging him. I told him do you. I told him I also probably have something I like to do, but if you heard it, you would be, you would be not interested like that. So we're not the same. What can you say? If he likes what he likes, that's it. He likes his feet, no people's feet. So you just have to be careful with your feet around him. Otherwise, he's just going to come for it and just like, eat it. He's going to come and eat your feet. So, if that's that question I was going to ask you so insane, but I'm going to ask it anyway. So, if you're a food person, you can literally eat anyone's feet. You don't have to specifically. Let me ask that question. So crazy. It's insane. Listen, can't even let you go that far. Let's just say that. I don't do that. If you show interest in my feet, I'm going to start looking at you sideways. Unless you want to check my feet out to see my shoe size and be able to buy for me a shoe. But if you're seeing my feet for pleasure purposes, please stop it. Stop it. No one has eaten my feet before, and I'm okay. I'm okay with that. I hope it never happens. Like stealthily, because if I'm aware and awake, you're not bringing your sweet, sweet lips near my sweet, sweet feet. For starters, I don't have a husband. Second, if I had a husband, he would want to suck my feet. I know that much because the person I'm interested in is not going to be like that. And if in case he develops that appetite for feet, it's going to cause some issues between me and him. What would $100 be? It would be 350,000 Ugandan shillings. Amen. Yeah, I need to pray real quick. I have an alarm set. So, what's the rent? Oh, hope it's not bad. What's the rent? Depends on where you stay. It depends on the house or apartment you're looking at. Yeah. To ask me in that land because rent can vary. We have houses or studio rooms that can even start from like $30, $20, starting from there. So it depends on what you're looking for and what kind of comfort you're looking at. So maybe we can start from there. Yes, they can. Average location, what would you be looking for in the house? 2 bedrooms, 3 bedrooms, 4 bedrooms, 1 bedroom, studio. Like, okay, if you're in an average area that is not like low class, but then you're not like at the high end also, you're in the middle class kind of living, a studio apartment could cost you like 100, starting from 100 to like $150. A studio apartment with everything in it, like a kitchen, bathroom, toilet, everything, and good. I'm talking about middle class here. And then 1 bedroom apartment or house can cost you, some of them range from like 200, 250. 1 bedroom, 250. This is middle class, or and some of depending on the location, some 1 bedroom apartment can even go up to 180, 170, 150, some of them. Then that's 1 bedroom apartment, and it has everything. It has a kitchen, has a bathroom and toilet, and everything. It's like a balcony, like a patio. Then 2 bedroom apartment, like mine over here. It's a 2 bedroom apartment. It has a kitchen that's like a whole room. It has a living room and a dining area, and it has another extra bathroom, 2 bathrooms, and a patio back and front. From here I can go out, and from the front place I can go out, and I pay $250. But it's also depending on where you're staying. For a maid, I'm paying my maid, I think, $30 per month. Like $40 per month. And they do everything. They cook, they clean, they take care of the baby, they run the house when you're not around, everything. $40 per month. And some people pay $20, some people pay $30, depending on the amount of work or what you can afford. Okay. Am I able to see surroundings? What do you mean? You better move here. When you move here, trust me, and you have, like, if you're a middle class person in the US or in the UK and you move here, you're going to be a rich one. When you move here and you're middle class there, you come here, you are among the rich people. When you're still trying, when you move here, you're among the middle class. You want to look outside? It's 2:27 a.m. in the morning. Are you sure you want me to step out? I could, but must I? Because I'm cooking, I'm finishing to cook. Plus, it's 2:28 a.m. You cannot see anything, it's dark out. But it's a gated kind of situation. So, yeah, I'm cooking. I can see how that can be confusing. Who you can cook for? My family, my kid, my maid. So I went out and I was supposed to get bread, and I did not, kind of forgot. So I said, I don't usually sleep. At this time I'm usually live streaming. So I said, what can I do? Because I didn't get the bread. So that means there's not going to be bread tomorrow. What can I do? So I just decided to make this. It's not inconveniencing me in any way, shape or form. And this one little for my boy. Where not stay? Where not to stay? Oh, where not to stay is there are areas that are a little bit slummy, like the slum areas that have that are like open. Thieves come in there. I'm not saying that thieves are not everywhere, but some areas you live in are a bit safer than the rest. So if you're a foreign person, there are places you wouldn't want to live in because they are considered not to be 100% safe. But yeah, those areas are cheap though, very cheap. The ones I said like can go even up to like $20 for rent. Those are the areas. $20, $30 for rent, a whole month rent. Turn this off. When you're a foreigner, you have to stay away from certain places because certain places, when people find out that you're not originally from here, they want to steal from you. They might not like physically come and just take from you, but they will start to play mind games with you and take your money to start to lie to you about the currency. Like you go to a shop to purchase something a local would purchase at like $2, they will tell you it's like $10 or 20 because they know that you don't know much about our currency. You just have to be careful with certain areas. You just speak, they hear your accent, they know that you're not from here, so they will start to play dirty with you. Industries. We have the one that makes like hair, like synthetic hair for ladies. And there's the ones that make. There's so many. I couldn't list them. So many. There's the one that make condiments. There's the one that make human hair. I mean, synthetic hair, braids. There's the ones that make plastic materials, like cups, plates, name it. These are the ones that so many cannot. These are the ones that make food stuffs, like processed foods. So many. Are there any women that make similar to you? Trust me, and if I'm not to lie to you, yes, yeah, yeah, yeah. People do. They will do. It doesn't matter how they look. It doesn't matter what they look like. They will. And sometimes some gang people use a certain group of ladies to lure their targets in, if you know what I'm saying. Hi BJ, how are you? Thank you. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, please. And BJ, I know you have subscribed, but I'm just saying to the rest of the people, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. It doesn't cost a thing. You just have done me a huge favor and I appreciate you so much. Thank you. Good. Looks so good. Thank you. This is called chapati. Chapati. It's basically dough mixed with carrots, onions, butter, and oil. That's it. You can put anything with it. You can make any type of sauce and it will go well with it. Some people eat it with beans, some people eat it with pumpkin soup, tomato soup, beef, minced meat, just name it. Anything that you want to eat with can go with it. It's like a tortilla, but with more, a little bit of more flavor, a little bit of more ingredients to it. Uganda is a mixture of a lot. You see how in France people all speak French? In Italy, people all speak, like everywhere in America, people all speak English and that's it. Like the natives there. Over here, the natives have a different variety of languages. The natives, people who have been here, like locally here, not people who migrated here, but we have different tribes and each tribe has its own language. And same as when it comes to religion, we have so many religions here and they're equal. We don't have like the biggest number. Of course, the Christian, the Catholics are the biggest percentage, but if you look into it, it's kind of balanced out, if you ask me. There's so many religions too. So many. Some have weird, very, very weird doctrines, and they have been introduced to us by white people. Dough. No, stop it. Yeah. Yeah, I'm always up. I'm not a good sleeper. I'm like insomniac. So I usually come on here and spend time with you guys, make new friends and stuff like that. It's not like, oh, I'm always here in the kitchen. No, I'm working on starting to be more in the kitchen. But one thing I know for sure is when I do this live stream in the kitchen, my back, it hurts so bad. I feel like my back is just killing me. Oh God. What's crypto? Okay. Lady to myself. No, maybe we do. Maybe I'm informed about it. No, we don't. Let me tell you something about us. We are a third world country. Third world. Most things that you guys have already there, we will have them, but not yet. It's just a matter of time. And 7, including the one for the little person. Yeah, they are. This is for the little person. Yeah, there are so many of them. Casinos. I really need to make my nails as soon as possible. My God. As a human being, I can have needs. I don't know what my neighbors are thinking. Just the thought of you gets me so high. Oh, I'm loud. Oh my God, I'm sorry. Loud with the what? The dishes? Am I loud? I didn't realize. Sorry. Okay. start there. So you like to ask questions though, by the way. USA. So do you like to stay up there, or are you an American, or you relocated there? Oh, I started with the questions. So you moved there. I'm just seeing from that vibe. Did you just move there, or are you just a native American, or is that even a word? Uh, did you move there? Just oh, you were born there. So you're what? Are you white or are you black? I'm right here, still asking you the questions. Oh, you're black. I love black people. I love my people. So I think I'm allowed to say that. Some people are not allowed to say that. So, so you're born there. So you're black American. Okay. I had a suggestion the other day, before we continue asking you questions. I had a suggestion the other day that I would like to go to stream with people, like together, like some sort of a guest. Okay, thank you for correcting me. So it's just American. There's no black American. Okay. It was a suggestion where I wanted like to stream with people. If you're interested, you could just send me a hi on my Instagram, which is Trish 97. So that we can stream. When you send me hi, we can talk, and then maybe when I'm going to stream and you're available, I can send you a link, and then we can live stream together. Like right now, it would be like a video call of sorts where we could just talk than me talking to literally just talking. So it's a thing. Being a black man, I always thought it's a thing, but some people think that it's not. It's just either American or. But it should be a thing. Is that like when people say, white people say that they don't see color? They don't see color, they just see people. Because why would you see color? Why wouldn't you see me and say she's a black girl, he's a black man? Why would you say that you don't see that and say, oh, I don't see color, I just see people? Yeah, I get that you see people, but those people that you see have colors, and some are black, some are white. So you can't say I don't see color and that bullshit. So I'm going to go to the bedroom. I'm going to move with you guys. So the light is off. It's going to be back on when I get there. See. Oh, okay. Allow me. Pardon me. That's not steady. You walk with that. I'm not breaking pots, all the pots. I was just moving from the kitchen to my bedroom. So I was just transitioning, basically. Trisha Chloe 97. I'm going to spell it TRISHA. It's the same word, there's no space. CHLOE 97. Trisha Chloe 97. This pimple is just killing me. It's so painful. I can't. It's too painful. When I pop pimples, this is what I get. I'm having this kind of skin because of popping pimples, so I stopped. Whenever I would pop it, it just leaves this kind of situation. So I ended up with a face that is like, what's that after C? But trust me, I have used so many things to try and clear it, but it just keeps getting worse. At this point, I just feel like I don't want to try anymore. Just too much. It's okay. Thank you, Chacha Bean. How are you today, though? Oh, Trisha, after C is HLOE 97. But it's the same, it's one word, there is no space. Just Trisha Chloe 97. Chloe, like the name Chloe, but with a C, not a K. CHLOE 97. Good. So if you want to stream with me, I can always send you a link and you tap in it and join my live stream. We can stream together and talk about various. What's speds? Mm, I play cards, but I don't know specifically the spades. If it's like yeah, but I play cards where you, and I think the way we play cards here in Uganda is not the same way that you guys play cards. It's different, way different. And I think our way is better for me. So over here, when you play cards with people, you distribute the cards to each other, and then you start playing. Like if I play two, you have to pick two from the remaining cards. And if I play a cue, you can play a cue, whether it's a heart or a flower or whatever. Yeah. So then I don't play that because I'm not a black American. I'm a black African. I think you like LOL. BRB. Mm, so many things I could do for fun, but what I normally do for fun is what you're trying to do is my fun time. What I consider fun is speaking to someone that I love and adore, like for a long time, and speaking about various things. That's so insane and so boring. But to hear, when you hear it, it's like, get a life. But yeah, that's what I consider to be so much fun. But if it's to go out there and party with friends and laugh, I like to go wide around here. We have do live band every every other day. Like today, there's a certain place that there was live band, so I like to go for live band. And when I go for live band, I'm always like happy and excited. So that's one thing that I really really like to do, but I don't do it so much all the time. But when I do it, I really enjoy it. Why? Why? And I get that. And for me, I don't like people when people call me. That's like, to me it's like a like, could you not text? Yeah, I don't like people to call me, but I would like to interact with people physically, face to face. Yeah, but I wouldn't prefer for someone to just call me, like randomly call. So how are you ever going to socialize with other people physically if you cannot talk to them face to face. That's insane. Oh, bye. And oh, Diana, you just came to say goodbye? So, what's up today? How are you, Diana? Turn off that alarm, something. Wait a little bit. That's nice to know, Diana. I'm okay. I'm okay. Yeah. It's your turn. It's 5 a.m. over here. And 3:00 here. Is it a.m. Diana or is it like? Hmm, that's still early. That's still early, Diana. Over here, we're in the a.m. 3:10 a.m. Let the let the smuggle, I swear. Yes, I'm bored. Bored. How are you, Amy? How are you doing? Okay, bye, Diana. Have a good night when you go to sleep. I know I'm about to. So, when you join, please like and subscribe. Please, please, please. Past time. Past what time? Still, I guess I'm still new and starting out. I'll build that community with time. No, it's still on, still running. Is it off where you are? Please don't forget to subscribe and like my video, like this video and subscribe to my channel. What's wrong with my eyes? I don't think that's true. Um, but I don't think that's true because that's just how I look. Blessed with what? I um I look mad most of the times too. What is wrong? Because maybe there women out there not happy. Do you think? Why do they look sad or bad all the time? Do you think they're not happy? Do you think they're not okay? I also don't think that most of them don't look happy or sad or something. I think you're just basing that off of like a few people that you know. But I know, I think like people out there are really happy, actually. But I think you've been lucky and you've been interacting. You have been met with people that are having so much going on and they let it show on their face. That made you, oh, he's not. So, like, the bigger percentage of people, of women out there, have attitude problem. Mm. One thing I know for sure is that people are depressed out there, and some people know how to hide it better than others. Mm. Mm. I always talk about that. I always talk about the fact that out there, people still have so much to complain about. You know why? You know why people are always coming up with bizarre mental illnesses? People are always complaining, seeing therapists, therapists talking about my life is just a mess, and even though they have basically everything they want, but they're still struggling somehow. Yeah, I always say that it's because they are too privileged. So, so because of the privilege, because when you have like everything, almost everything at your fingertips, it makes you a little bit of like a brat of some sort. So you find yourself in constant need for more, and hence getting to complain for the littlest things that you don't have. But then you forget that there's people that wish you could have just a little bit of what you have, like a tenfold, or maybe just less than a quarter of what you have, and they would be happy and free and okay. But you have like all this going on for you. You have a house where you don't have to pay like a mortgage per month. I mean, by you like, and you don't know about that. Okay, anyway, you have like a home to stay, you have food, you have your house is warm during the winter, it's cooling up during the summer. You have it going on, and then you look at the littlest of things, you start to bring up issues like, oh, some workers, some of my fellow workers don't like me, and then they bring up an issue and they obsess about it. They see therapists, they pay a lot of money just to talk about it. Or some of my fellow workers don't like me, or they're gossiping about me. And it's like a big deal. they develop an illness and they're diagnosed with something. Like, like cry me a river. Because over here, there's people that wish they could just get a meal, just a meal for the day, and that will make their life. But someone out there has like everything they ever will want out of life, and they find something that's a non-issue. And trust me, believe me, they're going to make it an issue. They're going to complain about it. They're going to develop some mental illnesses about it. Going to see therapists about it. And you're like, sometimes that's why sometimes I feel like God and fairness. Yeah, exactly, 100%. I know men who do that so much. It's not only the ladies. It's that the ladies take it a whole other level. Ladies take it like 10 notches up. But men do that too. I know of a man. I know of a certain man that I know him. He has a white collar job there. He has apartments for rent out there in the USA. He has he has it going on. He's living for free. He doesn't have to pay the mortgage and everything. He has a good car. He even has a 401k. Trust me, this person is always complaining. Oh my god, I feel like life is not fair. And then he came up with like the wildest of things to complain about. How I know him, that's the personal thing. But he came up with and he's complaining, oh, sometimes I just think that my parents, mostly my dad, he's going to die sometime, and he has older parents, older, and he's like stressed out, and he's like he's in a bad mental space, just thinking that his parents are gonna die at some point. Like, what do you think? No, complaining is just sometimes it's just a bitchy. Yeah. So someone is like obsessing and complaining and bitching about I could lose my parents at some point. They are orphans. People that lost their parents before they even knew life for what it is. And they have grown up on the streets. You have grown, your parents raised you, they set you up for life, you have a good job, everything is going on the way you want it, and your parents are not young. Of course, they're going to die. And then you get that to stress you out. You have to even like zone out, see a therapist about it because you feel like, oh my god, my parents are going. What did you think? You came from aliens? Yeah, so that's like basically an example of how people out there can really mean to be a holes about situations. Honestly, sometimes you just get bored listening to them complain about things. You're like, people out here have issues. People out here have problems that you will listen to and your jaw will drop to the ground. And you're gonna be like, I think what helps us Africans to be strong, even when we're going through like the stormiest of storms, is the fact that we know that no matter what I'm going through, there's someone out there that's going through worse, the worst, worse than this. Because you know. Sometimes you even know them firsthand. So when you're going through something and then you're complaining, you're saying, "Oh my God, this blah blah blah, this and that," and then you remember of a particular person that is going through worse than you. Maybe you could have hope or situation. They don't even have that. They're going through it and that's it. So when you remind yourself of that, you snap out of situations like, oh, at least I'm better off than that person. At least I have this, I have a privilege, this, so at least I'm hopeful that something could turn up, just like that. But over there, maybe people are self-involved so much so that they don't care about other people. Like there's people out there suffering too, but like, do I care because I'm so much into myself? Is like the kind of life that you guys are living over there. Yeah. So when you tend to think that the world revolves around you, and then you start to it gets into your head that you feel like everything has to be about you. You reach a point where you don't think that other people could literally be going through worse situations than you are going through. So that's why when you're going through the list of issues, you will complain like the world is going to come to an end that very minute. Those issues could literally be like, now I have this pimple in my face. And then someone will obsess about this, be so stressed much about it, and they're like fall into depression because their face, perfect face, has been invaded by pimples. Someone was born blind. They can't even see that pimple, even if they wanted to. You have everything. But still, that 1% that you don't have is going to be the reason you're going to bring the whole world down trying to get it. It's true. Yeah, you don't complain about things like dying, like you escape doing something. I get that there is something called hypochondriac. I do have that too. Like where you get to a point and then you start to feel like you're sick and you're suffering from something like deadly and stuff. I have been through that, but it's not something that will send me to dark places and I will just like literally want to die. So I get it when you are afraid sometimes and you feel like this could be serious or something, but you have to have it at the back of your mind. If you are a child, you have grown, you in your, like your 40s, your parents are in their like late 90s or late 80s. You have to come to terms with the fact that you might lose them at some point, and not in a it shouldn't even stress you out. That should even make you happy that your parents have lived that long. Instead of complaining about it, it's something that you should just like turn into a celebratory thing because, like I said, some people who are born, they never even got to see their parents. They left them in the hospital and they have been raised on the streets or the streets raised them. But then still, those people get to have something to be grateful for in life. You have been privileged everything. You will still have to find time to say no. Yes, I know I am privileged, but then my parents could die. Okay. Newsflash, you could die. You could even die before your parents die. Things like that, you can snap. If I was a therapist, I would be rolling my eyes at people, and I swear I would lose my license in just the first day of work. You come to my office and complain about some things. I'm like, get a life. Just get out of here. Like there's things that you would complain to me about, and I'll be like, okay, I don't have time for this. Most of my rules. Most of my rules about what? Yeah, people don't like to be wrong when they're wrong. It's like, I'm sad. The political situation right now is that we're having elections in 2026, at the beginning of 2026. So, um, basically, the campaigns have not yet started, but they are going to start because they usually do that. Like maybe I think like towards the end of this year, going to the next year. That's when we're going to elect one next president. There is a huge possibility we are going to remain with the same president that has been in power for ever. No complaints about that personally, but people have a lot of complaints about it. I don't. But yeah, there is that huge possibility. But our president is old, but he can still run and be president unless he just stops and is like, I'm done. If he's still interested, he's going to be the president, like it or not. Except I have issues with the opposition side. The people on the opposition side, okay, they are the majority, though. When the election, sorry, happens, and the he still wins, and then like the opposition is like so angry people. Basically had the same president for like ever, like I said. So people get tired at some point, mostly when you consider everything. I get that. But what perplexes me is that now the elections are going to happen, the person that is like standing on the opposition side is definitely going to fly his family out of the country in the clear. How is that? So to me, that's the first act of betrayal. When you do that, I'm out. I'm out, completely out. So if you're going to fight and then you're trying to protect your family from harm, which means you're expecting something bad is going to happen, and then you're subjecting other people, your supporters, to it, but your family needs to be safe. And your supporters, your family, though. So anyway, yeah. So people go out there, the ones that have the spirit of the opposition, you know, sector, and then they go out there in the streets, they try to cause like a lot of chaos and everything, and some of them are killed, some of them are harmed, some of them end up in jail where they don't even come from at all. But then remember, you're doing all that, and this person you're trying to fight for is his family is not around at the moment. They're all like fled to the next beautiful place, which is America. And you brainwash like that, like why? So at the end of the day, you lose your life. You may lose it like out, or lose it because you have been caught in this whole chaos, and then you lose your life like that, or you because you've been maybe short or something, because you're trying to fight. It's like, exactly, if we are going to fight, let's fight together. And then when you do that, I am going to believe that you really want to help me. But if you want to secure your people and make sure that they're in a safe place, and then you come to fight with me and have me risk my life just to be able to help you get in power, I want you to riddle me that and then make it make sense and then stop it and then go over there and shut up. Because sometimes you just have to weigh your options. Just look into it and be like, is this really worth it? No, it's not even about fearing God. It's about being sane and being aware up here. It's not, it doesn't even have anything to do with God fearing Him or not fearing Him. And in my opinion, you don't have to fear God, you just have to respect Him. Fearing is a little bit harsh. You don't fear God, just respect Him. Because if I feared Him, I wouldn't even go to Him for stuff, for any stuff that I do. So I don't fear Him, respect. So I fear the devil though. Yeah, but to me, even if we are friends and I'm trying to fight for you, and then it's like, let's say you're involved in a fight, physical fight, and then I come to defend you, and then you stand on the side and say, okay, thank you for defending me. So you stand on the side and let me fight with the person who was fighting you, but I'm just in here to fight for you, to try and make sure that you don't get you don't get beat. But then you stand over there and just watch me fight with this person. How is that? So it's like, if you're not fighting together, then you might as well not fight. You might as well just give in and let the guy do whatever he wants to do. And when he's done, he um he will be done. You know, I for the last election, the last yeah, of 2020, I saw people go through the worst. People lost their lives. People were, oof, it was so harsh. At the whole During the whole time, his family was in the USA. The opposition guy, he said, so they were just like doing like fighting virtual. Like, okay. insane. So when I saw that, and then people lost so much their lives and stuff, I was like, we just need to work out. But is it did understand how that happens though? It's like, yes, yes, it was so bad. And I could safely say that I never ever got infected with COVID. Ever. Agenda? It's like agenda? Are you serious? Like, I know. I don't think so. I don't think so. They just they just want you to fight. They fight, and then for them they can come and win the win. You fight and go. You do the dirty work, and then they can come and take the win and say, "Oh, we won!" But no, you didn't. You just literally didn't. You just lost by letting other people lose their lives and go through all that just so you could um, say I won while your family was like shipped overseas. You actually lost. My blood time is all positive. I don't even know how you guessed that right. Yeah. So, and then feeling comfortable letting people do that is just the most also insane and bizarre thing. You are shipping your people overseas, and then you know that you need to fight this fight. Who is going to help you fight this fight? I don't think the fight starts within. It should be a good leader. You have to. It has to start within. It has to be starting from your home. So if you're chickening out, and by the time you say I'm my people over there, and then do this, that means that you feel like there's going to be danger, there's going to be harm done to them. So I need to make sure they're safe. So why don't you make sure that everyone else is there and fight for you? You think they don't have parents that love them? Or you think they don't have any people that love them in their lives? They're just like, what? So if you love family as much, just know the people that you want to fight with you or for you have families too, and their families will want to welcome them back home. The thing that hurts my heart the most is seeing those people, the ones that blindly say, I'm going to support this guy, I'm going to go in the streets and fight, and then they end up being thrown in jail, being shot, because the things get too bad to the point that they have to shoot at people, and then people go, someone, a wife and children woke up in the morning and saw daddy off to work, and then he went and to the campaigns, and then he ended up not coming back home. But then when this whole thing is said and done, the elections are over, him winning or not, he's going to just be like, okay, now it's calm, and he's going to tell his family to literally come back. Oh, please. Yeah, he didn't get the COVID. So, and then they also, not on top of that, you have that privilege. that you could fly your family out there anytime you want to. You have that privilege. These people don't have that privilege. They will possibly never have it, ever. Even if you become the president, they wouldn't. Some of them, oh my God. I guess that just makes me, just boils up my blood when I start to talk about it. So I'm going to just shut up. Do they do the same over there too? If they do the same over there, then I guess we have similarities after all. And people like they're trying so hard to get rid of this guy. Yes, I know he's been in power for a long time, but some people have no issue at all with him being in power. Like they're not oppressed directly. You get, it's just a shame. It's a very big shame. But anyway, one thing I know is that at some point, you cannot fool people forever. At some point, people will realize, they will figure you out, and they will they will know that you're full of shit, and they'll call you out on it either, or they will drop you like a hot potato. Just after some time, trust me, they will figure you out. Imagine having to be killed and leaving your family behind, like a father. Most of these people fighting are men, to be honest, young men. So you're a father, you're leaving your kids behind. It's not like this guy is going to pick them up and start taking care of them. Trust me, that's not going to happen. So you're dying because you're supporting a certain person. At least die for a good cause. That's not a good, insane stuff. When someone is losing their life because they're trying to defend some person, that's like delusional. Well, I feel like that's delusional. Just look at them and I'm like disgusted. The only thing that he will basically do is show up for a funeral and pretend like they're taking care of the funeral and blah blah blah. And that's the last time your family will ever hear from them, ever. And then you have to deal with life fatherless because your father was trying to defend. Oh, please. Some things are not rocket science. You just have to use your eyes. You just have to have eyes to see certain things. Some people don't I guess. Pero why though? It's like IQ thing. I don't know. Just confuses me. Uh, 1 year and like 4 months. 1 year and 4 months. And 3 months. Yeah. 1 year and 3 months. Mm-hmm. But trust me, a lot could happen in a year. A lot. A lot could happen in just 1 year. Could be just like, yeah, too much. Yeah, I do. I do, except life is just weird. But I do. Yeah. To just keeping hope alive. Mm, yeah. But one thing I know is that people can really hide their personalities or who they, yeah, that's the same thing, who they really are. Someone can hide that for even over 10 years. And then they find out about their partner something that will shock them and literally send them to the grave. So people can pretend, people can hide their true self for the longest period of time. Diana, what's $100? Oh, she's what a psycho, little bit psycho, and she's green. She's but a psycho, but she's really good, and she's green. Grab a cab, kind of crazy, she's blowing tasty. No, not yet. I'm not yet there. I'm going to be there. Just hopefully pray to God that I get there. Oh, she's a butterfly girl, And then she's screaming, I'm on my mind. Grab a cup, I got a crazy. She's buzzing, tasty. And people say, I don't look on me. Dun, 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 dun. Someone say, don't drink a potion. She will ignite with no emotion. And she's me. She know you.